welcome back to Hermitcraft. Alright, well, in the last episode there was a little bit of a disaster up here. Oh, and then there's another one as I walk off the edge here. Yeah, a little bit of disaster up here as I had a fire because I set a fire in a fireplace without thinking about the fact that the whole structure up there is made of wool. Not exactly very smart. And by the way, this right here, this is a marker, a temporary placeholder for indicating how far out from where that wall is now I want to move it. So the front of that building is going to come out from that hill this far, and then where that dirt pillar is, eventually there's going to be an elevator-ish kind of thing coming down here into the back part of the front lobby. So, but first, it's going to be necessary to get up here into the eyeball and do some repairs. I have got several stacks of the lime green wool, having spent a few hours out at my wool farm. And that way we can get some repairs done here. So, yeah, up here. And get this thing looking like what it's supposed to look like instead of what it currently looks like, which is a place that sort of about 1/4 burned down. All right. Yeah. I recall how much fun it was building the sphere here to begin with. Frankly, I think that, well, if I had a camera account, I would use that and do a time lapse or something here, but since I don't, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the web page with the template that I used for this and get this sphere repaired, and then we'll go from there. All right, there we go. One repaired eye. And while the damage wasn't really super severe, it was mainly a chunk out of this area here where my cursor is. It was a royal pain to get fixed because to try to maintain the symmetry of the eye all the way around, I had to go back to the page where I got the template for this thing to begin with. And counting blocks here and there, and I am ashamed to say that that little bit of repair took me well over an hour of bouncing back and forth between what I was doing and the reference pictures. Oh boy, don't want to have to try to do that again, so I am certainly not going to be lighting any more fires inside of that eye. Meanwhile, it's time to do something with the front of that building down there so that I can actually extend it enough to have room for my eventual elevator to come down in there. And oh boy, how about if I actually get on the block I'm standing on? Alrighty, let's see. I left some glass cooking before I went out to do that. There we go. And let's put the wool away. Hope not to need that again. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to need the diorite. Probably not that much, but let's see. That's not going to be enough. Okay, I've got some andesite down below. I'm going to go ahead and get that and be back. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, first thing that has to go, at least temporarily, is the plants and stuff out front here. Okay, and this has to come out. Okay, and let me go ahead and silk touch that glass out. I was just about to start breaking it. Remembered silk touch. No sense in wasting perfectly good glass. few stacks of andesite here should be enough. And let's just bring this right out. That should take care of that. That should be far enough. Okay. Make for a much more forward lobby area, and I'm going to have to do something a little creative with the stairway that comes up here, because I think the doorway needs to be moved out this direction as well. So I frame the bottom with the granite. I think maybe that might be an idea. And then the polished diorite. Frame the corners and such. Yeah, I think that ought to work. Yes. Given that, that comes out, and so does this. Say about out to here, and then from there with glass. And of course out the front with glass. I suppose I could leave the door here. Continue that, I should have to, yeah, granite along there. Yeah, let's put up a little dirt scaffolding and do that. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think that works. And actually, I'm thinking about some kind of almost a deck or a porch or something like that out in front of the thing. Not sure if that'd be too much, but it might be an idea. But first, it also would be an idea to get the ceiling back in and finish up with the glass. Yeah. Okay, and diorite ceilings to match the rest of the place. Yeah, I think that's going to look pretty decent. Once we get rid of all of my misclicks. Of course, I could leave them there and call it modern art. Yeah. Nah, I don't think so. Actually, you know, come to think of it, I can preserve the pseudo garden-like thing that I had going in front of the original structure by just covering this over with dirt, let the grass spread, and get the plants and maybe some leaves down and sort of try to garden the thing up. It might actually give it a better kind of a look. And I can light it up by stashing some jack-o'-lanterns or glowstone underneath leaves and such around here. They'll see about that. Okay, I got plenty of glowstone here, so how about leaves? We got oak leaves. Got vines. I think I got enough vines going on around here. Yeah. All right. In the meantime, temporarily at least, throw some torches in here. Yeah. All right, grass is spreading already. So something like that. I'm just kind of throwing this stuff down almost kind of random-like. We'll see how this looks. I'm not sure, and I'm standing here looking at it, but I don't know, it might need the grass growing out all the way to look better, to look its best. And I'm still going to need a way up there, a convenient way up. But down is not a problem. Alright, how about a look from up there on the crown hall? Okay, I took a second and went back and went ahead and planted the flowers back on there. And this is what it's looking like now. I'm going to give it a few minutes, let the grass spread the rest of the way, and see how it looks then. Not so great with just the dirt. Okay, it's had a little time to grow here, and if I zoom in, that's not looking too bad. I took some time and I went in there and I bone mealed it as well to get it a little bit more grown look to it. But I'm thinking, as good as it looks, as you know, it looks good for what it is, but it needs a little something else. And I'm thinking that if I around the edge, outside the grass, the dirt, to kind of hide the dirt face from showing, to put some like inverted stone brick stairs. It would be better if we had inverted diorite stairs, but oh well, maybe someday. And then on top of that, iron bars around as a kind of a don't walk off the edge fence. So I'm going to get over there and do that and see how that looks. All right, a little bit of tweaking later. Zoom in on this. And yeah, I think that looks definitely better. It looks more like somebody actually did something on purpose instead of let it sort of happen to itself. Yeah. Still need to work out a better way to get up there. Of course, ideally what I need to do is get some kind of elevator going from that lobby space that I have just enlarged up into the eyeball itself. And that elevator is going to be the subject of something that I'm going to try to get done reasonably soon. In the meantime, I'm satisfied with this. It looks decent, I think. Let me know if you think this is any kind of an example of building better. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out here.